Hello everyone, my name is Ekaterina Kardakova. I'm an opera singer, voice and public speaking coach. In this video, I want to talk to you about the common mistakes while voice training for speaking. When I ask my clients, how did you come up with the idea that you have to come to me and do the voice training? They always say pretty the same. They have to be prepared to a conference, or they have a talk, or they would like to record an online course, etc., etc. And then I ask, okay, but what were your steps? Where did you start? And the person says, I just recorded myself and I understood that I sound boring, monotonous, not beautiful, not clear enough. And I started to look on Google and on YouTube for some tips. So this is how I found you. However, when people start looking on Google, and of course there are many very good tips for many different professionals and experts. However, when the person starts to do all these exercises by him or herself, you do so many mistakes. And when you come to a professional and to an expert, and when we start working together, it takes first time to get rid of these mistakes before your body learns how to do it correct. So what are the mistakes you are doing when you do your voice training by yourself? Mistake number one is that you overstraining your voice. Many people, experts say, you have to speak loud, clear, and you start speak louder. However, you feel this, there's something in your voice. You don't feel free after these exercises and training, because many people don't know how to speak louder, how to, improve and use your body, not only your muscles and your throat and vocal cords, but your whole body, to produce this big sound. Like in the opera, we sing without a microphone. Why? Because we know how to manage our own bodies. And this is exactly with what I start my trainings. First of all, you have to learn about your body, how to use your body to produce this loud voice. But what people do, they don't have no idea about their own bodies. They just start, to press on the voice, on the vocal cords, trying to produce this big sound. It doesn't work. The voice just sabotage and say, no, I don't want, because the muscles cannot stand this pressure. So this is the first mistake. The second mistake is that many people don't start with breathing exercises. On my YouTube video, you found about 100 videos about how to train your breathing and your breath. Also look at my webpage. I recorded a whole video lesson with step-by-step exercises, how you can develop and how you can train the breathing for voice training. This is the most important thing, because some people who have already been on my webinars or on my trainings, etc., they know that I always say the basics are the breathing, jaw and diaphragm. So we always start with the breathing exercise. However, even for me as a professional opera singer, I learned how to breathe correctly only when I started to work in the theater. All of my professors and all the master classes with fantastic opera singers, they never explained what does it mean to breathe correctly? What does it mean to use your diaphragm while breathing? How should I do that? And then, step by step, I learned by myself how to do this. And I also teach my pupils. I skip all this unnecessarily stuff. Use your diaphragm, but how? I explain correctly how to use and how to breathe correctly using your pelvic floor, using your diaphragm, without pressing on the muscles and on your vocal cords. So the second mistake, people just don't know how to breathe correctly. Third mistake is that people never warm up before speaking or presentations. Every time when I ask my clients, how do you prepare for your presentations? People look at me like, what do you mean prepare? I mean, I check my slides, I check my thesis, or I do some notes. Yeah, this is good. This is how you prepare your content. But how do you prepare yourself, your body, first of all, your voice for the presentation? People say, I don't know. No one actually, most people just skip it. This is also a big mistake. Why? Because when you start your presentations, you have to be mentally and physically prepared to this moment when many people look at you. And for our psyche, for every one of us, this exact moment when all the people look at you is so stressful that the most people actually just lose their voices or feel, or even, get some panic attacks or forget what they have to say. However, you have to be prepared for this very first moment. And first of all, you have to be prepared physically and with your voice. Agree that when you see and when you hear a speaker who has this fantastic, velvet, deep, beautiful voice, you immediately listen to this person so carefully and you pursue the information. You immediately get everything because it's just so beautifully and so enjoyable. You really enjoy listening to this person. So, but how to prepare? You have to do some warm-ups for your voice and for your body, because the voice is just a part of your body. You cannot, like a violin, put it in the case and say, okay, now I'm done. No, you have to be prepared. You have to warm up your whole body. Don't skip it. Next thing is that many people speak too quickly and do the exercises, first of all, very quick. When you go on Google or even on YouTube, and there are so many experts saying and showing the exercises, do this. You do it once, twice, and then you understand how to do this exercise. You start automatically do this exercise without conscious building the right muscles, the right production of the sound with your body, just by being too fast and not conscious enough about what is happening in your body when you practice this exercise, when you do this exercise, when you practice. Because what happens when you are not conscious enough by doing exercises, your body remembers all these mistakes. And when you come to me or to other professionals, we start with, first of all, we have to get rid of these mistakes, because the body learns the wrong way how to produce the sound, not the right way. So please, when you do the exercises and you work by yourself, don't do the exercises too fast. After 2 times, really be conscious about what is happening, what kind of small changes are happening in your body to produce this beautiful big sound. Next mistake is that people think that they don't practice enough. So to really build a loud, beautiful voice, you have to do it long. So for example, my clients after 2 months already see the results. Why? Because we every week train the voice. But what do many people do? They come to me and say, quickly, fast, we have to prepare very fast. I don't have so much time. We have only 1 month or 2 months. Okay, we start working maybe once a week, two times per week. And I show the exercises and people really see the result after 2 months. And then they stop repeating the exercises. They stop doing these exercises because, the speaking was there, they're happy. But what is happening? You just started to build the right muscles for your voice training. And then you build, and after 2 months, really 2 months, 2.5 months, these changes in the body are happening. So basically the voice training, it's all about your body, to train your body, to train the right muscles, to release all of your pressure in your muscles in the throat or in the back, in the shoulders. So the body understands how to work correctly to produce this big, beautiful sound, and then people stop. So ideally, when you work on your voice and when you really want to improve your voice in a long term, you have to work, how to say, longer on your voice. You know how the science says? The science says 10,000 10,000 times. 10,000 repetitions, conscious repetitions, can bring you to the right result. So if you don't have so much time to work on your voice, take, for example, 15 minutes twice a week. Or you do this, you go to an expert, for example, you come to me to an individual training, and we work this 2.5, 3 months, very intense. Then you do, for example, 2-3 weeks break, and then you continue doing these exercises by yourself or with me or with my videos. Yeah, there are many different opportunities. However, please don't stop. Don't stop repeating. Don't stop building your voice, especially when it's needed. Because after 1-2 years, 2 years, usually 2 years, your body is used to the right muscles. And then you can take breaks longer than 2-3 weeks. Then you can, then you have this muscles memory. Then even after 2-3 months, let's say 2-3 months break, your body still remembers. But if you, in these first 2 years, just work on your voice 2-3 months, and then you do breaks 2-3 months, you won't achieve any result. You only, you only just start preparing the muscles and they forget. So you have to train the memory of the body, the memory of every muscle, and to train consciously, better, of course, with an expert. And this is the next and last mistake which people do, that they think like, okay, I will skip the work with an expert. I can do it by myself. I just watch the videos. Yes, there are lots of very good tips out there online, very many. However, if you work with an expert, with a person who says, look at this you have to do, this better, and then you remember this feeling, these muscle changes, you will definitely get much better results than doing the exercises once in a while by yourself. So if you have more questions, please write in the comments below. Thank you very much for your thumbs ups. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.